All right. So, thank you for meeting with me today, Miss Barr. We have some serious issues to discuss. I think you realize why we're here.
Why don't you elaborate a little bit on why we're here?
Well, first of all, you hired me to be your public relations official.
Yes.
And didn't I warn you? I warned you to stay off Twitter.
Twitter? Why would I stay off Twitter? Why would I take that recommendation seriously?
Because you're going to run your mouth like you did and royally mess up, which you did.
Well, I'm just being honest. Don't you think my fans want me to be honest?
Evidently, that is not the case. Now, I'm going to try my best to perform damage control. However, you're
Just fix everything.
I can't fix everything.
That's why I hired you, though.
But you messed up so bad, your career in television, it's over. At least on network television for now.
So you're saying I need to take a break from network television?
If you want to look at it that way, yes. Now, realistically, what we can do is we can have an apology tour. You can go to different places. I call it a tour, but you'll be going to different media relations places, small radio shows. We're going to start that originally, and then we're going to move towards more prominent podcasters. So we're going to start with small.
Kind of like a comeback?
Let me finish.
Okay.
Now we're going to start with a small radio station host, and you're going to explain and open up to the lady. It's going to be a female host. She's based out of the Los Angeles area. Now, after that, I've scheduled an interview with you with Mr. Joe Rogan. You know Joe Rogan?
Yes, I remember Joe.
Yes, he used to be an MMA fighter, and now he hosts a podcast. He interviews different people. It's very open format, very easy going. He has around, I believe, 4 million viewers on YouTube or so. So you need to go onto his show, and you can open up and apologize for what you did.
But I didn't lie. Why would I apologize?
All right, well, we'll get you on his show regardless.
Okay. I'll go to the show.
So we'll get you on his show, and then that should help the recovery process. Another thing I would like you to do is meet with the lady that you commented about on Twitter and apologize to her in person.
But I was speaking from my heart.
Trust me, if you do that, then it could be very instrumental in people looking away from this. Now, as time goes on, people will eventually look away from this. So that...
Like they'll forget it?
Yes. There's going to be other things that come up.
So your plan is just that they forget it?
In the long run, yes. But for now, is to make them connect with you. Realize you're a regular person and realize that you made a mistake and that they themselves could easily make a mistake as well. Now...
But how did I make a mistake if I was just speaking from my heart and telling the truth? I just didn't sugarcoat it.
Well, moving on to the next thing on the list is you need to do a tour. Aside from what I spoke about with the interviews, you need to do like a comedy tour. Get back to your grassroots, so to speak. So you're going to be doing stand-up comedy and touring the
But that's
nation.
how I first started.
Yes.
Why would I go back to how I first started when I've come all this way?
Because there's a lot of money in it, Miss Barr. There's a lot of money in it.
Okay.
Now, you're going to have some sort of income. All these properties that you own and everything all cost money.
Yes.
So you're no longer pulling in all the figures you were from your television show.
Yes.
That is over with. That is done. That's in the past. I didn't do that to you. You place yourself in the situation. I'm trying to make the best out of it.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
So you're going to do a comedy tour. You're going to tour the nation, and you're going to go on to these little interviews that I've set up for you and show the people that you're a real person, that they too could make mistakes, and they're going to love you in the comedy tours, and you're going to make money off of it. And aside from that, I do think that you could potentially come back with an online series, maybe start it as a podcast similar to Joe Rogan. We could call it Blacklisted with Roseanne Barr, and you could interview or have like a talk show format with other people that have been quote-unquote blacklisted like you have, people who have made mistakes and but have turned it around. Also to relate to people that it could just as easily happen to them. Once you've done that, you can connect to their hearts and, more importantly, to their wallets. That sound like a good plan to you, Miss Barr?
Well, why can't I just say that it wasn't intended that way?
Well, that's what I'm asking you to do.
Oh, okay.
And if you stick to this plan, I'm certain that you can make a comeback.